The ETSU men's and women's basketball team's off-season workouts are coming to a close. With a handful of new talented Bucks and a new coaching staff for the men's basketball team, both coaches are looking forward for the opportunities that this season presents. As last season came to a close, the women finished 11-3, which advanced them to the SoCon Championship, while the men finished 8-10 in the conference. With a large number of new Bucks, both coaches hope to build off last season.
The players are different. The responsibilities have been delegated differently because we graduated such a impactful class last year.
The women's team welcomed 6 new athletes, while the men doubled their team with the addition of 10.
Just wanted to try to improve the roster so we could compete for a championship this year.
Both teams have spent the off-season working on the physicality of their team by working with Coach Don Brown, Director of Basketball Sport Performance.
His impact on both programs has been tremendous. He's doing a phenomenal job in strength and conditioning. It's changing the mindset of our young players from high school mentality to Division I, competing on everything that we do.
The basketball program looks to improve their season by creating a more physically and mentally prepared team. The addition of the new athletes for both the men and the women have allowed the teams to focus on their athleticism.
We're working hard in the weight room with Coach Brown, and they've been really attentive and worked really hard for me here on the floor.
Coach Forbes has high expectations entering the 2015-2016 season.
We're going to try to use that athleticism to our advantage by, maybe playing a little bit more full court, a little bit faster, and trying to play to their strengths and stay away from their weaknesses.
Looking forward to the upcoming season, the Bucks will take on powerhouse schools while still preparing for conference games.
It's going to be a tough non-conference schedule, but it's going to prepare us for the SoCon, which is where, ultimately we have to win the SoCon and win the conference championship and win the conference tournament to get to where we want to be.
After having the second largest turnaround in the NCAA, Coach Ezell wants to build off last year's success.
We want them to compete at a high level regardless of who the other uniform is, and I think we've done a really good job of that in the non-conference.
I had a chance to talk to senior guard Deuce Bello about his thoughts on the team and the upcoming season.
I think people are surprised, especially on our team, where we place in the conference. I think we're pretty athletic from top to bottom, so we just got to show it.
The men will tip off November 5th in an exhibition game at Freedom Hall against Tusculum College. And the women will start their season November 7th in an exhibition game against Milligan College in Brooks Gym. For Buccaneers Sports Network, I'm Lindsay Owen.